Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching this video. The setup is a little different. I brought you guys in a little bit closer just so I can kind of be more in focus and it's easier for me. I know the background is like a little boring just because it's a plain wall, but I don't know. I feel like I would rather have me be like closer and more in focus than have you guys see some of my background. Yeah, my last video that I put up, like my birthday goodies or whatever, I just kind of felt like I was a little bit out of focus. So hopefully we are getting the groove of like this new lighting and this new setup and everything. So just hang in there with me. I really appreciate it. But anyways, today I'm excited because I'm bringing you a makeup tutorial on this look right here, obviously. And I am obsessed with this look, you guys. I have been doing this look for so long. Like this is my go-to holiday look, like old Hollywood glam. I just think that this look is so classic. I love it. It's the best red lip ever, and it's actually super inexpensive. It's the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Siren and Scarlet. This is just like the perfect holiday red. I'm so obsessed with this. I love like old Hollywood glam. I love old school. I Love Lucy is like my favorite show, so I'm being a little Lucy-esque, I feel like, in this polka dot shirt and these red lips, but I just love this look. It's so classic and it's actually pretty simple. So if you want to see how I got it, please keep watching. So we are going to start off with some Scotch tape. This really is just going to help our eyeshadow have a nice straight edge, and it's also going to help turn our eyes upward. And then I'm going to take the Milani Shadow Eyes eyeshadow stick in Almond Cream and just apply this directly to my eyelids. And then I'm going to blend that in with my finger. And the heat from my finger will really just help warm that product up and help it blend a lot easier. This is an awesome trick just to conceal the eyelids and help really prime for eyeshadow. So now to set that, I'm going to take some of my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And the reason I like to set this is because it's really going to help our powder eyeshadow blend better. Powder blends better on top of powder than it does on top of a cream. So that's why I set my creams with powder. Then I'm going to take the Milani Bella eyeshadow in Bella Cappuccino. This is a great neutral brown, and I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics and buff that into my crease. So now taking a little bit of Benefit's Hoola bronzer, I'm going to take this on a pencil brush, and I'm really just going to place that in the crease. This is going to give us a nice clean line in the crease and give it a soft cut crease. I don't want anything too dramatic. I still want it to be blended, but I want that crease to be a little bit more defined. So that's why I'm using a really tiny brush. And then I'm going to go back in with that Milani shadow stick and just put that back on the eyelid because I want that eyelid to be very bright. And this is just going to really help that process. Taking the Sonia Kashuk Quad in Shimmering Sands, I'm going to take that shade right there. It is a glittery top coat almost, and I start by placing that placing that on my eyelids. And I wasn't a huge fan of that. It wasn't as opaque as I wanted it to be, so I ended up going back in with a different shadow from that quad, which you guys will see here in a minute. So like I said, to make that more opaque, I'm going to take this shade right here. This shade also has some sparkle in it, but it's just more powdery and it's more opaque. So I'm placing that just right on top, and I was really happy with this result. It made my eyelids look very bright and a little shimmery, which I love. And then I'm going to take a clean brush and just buff out the crease one more time and get all the fallout that happened from our glitter. And then I'm just going to remove the tape, and then I'm going to use my secret little tip. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. This is something I do after every eyeshadow. I just dab it on my finger and then I place it on the lids. Especially when you're using glitter, it will really help that glitter adhere to the eyelids. And then I'm going to move on to my face. I'm going to use my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer as always. And then I'm going to cover up those dark circles with some NYX Dark Circle Corrector. I use the shade Light. And then I'm going to move on to my foundation, and I am using the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. But I've been trying this foundation out, and I actually really, really love it. So I started using a brush with that foundation, but I just really like it with a beauty sponge better. So now I'm going to go in with my damp Real Techniques beauty sponge and just kind of sponge out the foundation and really help it blend. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer. This is the Hard Candy Glamoflague concealer. And I've talked about this concealer before, but it is just absolutely perfect for covering up blemishes. It is super thick and a little bit goes a really, really long way. So I like just to put that on my blemish and then blend it out with my beauty sponge. And then to highlight, I'm going to take the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Brightener and just highlight under my eyes and on my nose and my forehead a little bit. To set that, I'm going to take this yellow shade in my Wet n Wild contour palette. I have the shade Dulce de Leche. I'm just going to take the yellow shade and set under my eyes. And I actually really like this palette. It's only like $4 and you can find it at Walmart. Now to set my whole face, I'm just going to go in with some Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. As always, this is my Ride or Die powder. And then to contour, I'm going to take that same Wet n Wild palette and I'm going to take the darker shade in the palette, the contour shade. This contour shade is beautiful. It's not too cool and it's not too warm. It is absolutely just stunning. And I'm going to take that on this angled Morphe brush I got off of Hoola and just contour the cheekbones a little bit. And then I'm not really going to contour my forehead, but I'm just going to bronze it up a little bit with the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And I just take this on a fluffy brush and bronze my forehead and my cheeks a little bit. For this look, I don't want it to be super bronzy because back in the day, in old Hollywood days, they didn't have super bronze skin. So I'm just really adding more dimension to my face instead of really trying to add a whole lot of warmth. And then to highlight, I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Powder. This is beautiful. It's a very glowy highlight. It's not super intense, which I like because, again, back in old Hollywood days, they didn't do a super intense highlight. And then I'm going to take this blush from City Color Cosmetics. It's the Be Matte blush in the shade Guava. And I am just going to take that on a stipple brush and place it on my cheeks. This is a great neutral blush, and when you use a stipple brush like this, it adds just a beautiful sheer amount. And then I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Line Stiletto eyeliner, and I'm doing a pretty intense wing today just because I really wanted that old Hollywood glam, bright eyes, winged eyeliner look. So this wing is a little intense, but feel free to do your eyeliner however you want. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that Bella Cappuccino from Milani and just run that on my lower lash line. I'm not making this super dramatic. And then I'm going to take some Cool Gray from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and on a really small crease brush from e.l.f., I'm just going to take it from the top of my winged eyeliner into my crease. This is going to do two things. It's going to make that wing not look so intense. It's going to make it look a little bit more blended in with the eyeshadow. And it's going to add a little bit more color and dimension into that crease, creating more of that soft cut crease look. And gray and brown to me just work really well together when you do it right, and I really just love this look. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Snow from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and just pop that on my inner corners. This is a beautiful shimmery white that really just accents the inner corners of your eyes. And then to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to go in with some white from the Lorac Pro palette, the original. The reason I'm taking this shade is because it is a matte white. I didn't want the brow bone to be extremely shimmery, and so I just went in with that matte white shade. And then I'm going to take these Ardell lashes, and I'll leave the style down below. I don't remember them. And then I'm going to just put some mascara on to kind of blend that in. And then I'm going to take my Rimmel Nude eyeliner and put that in my waterline to really just brighten my eyes up. And then for lips, I'm going to take the NYX lip liner in Hot Red and just line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Siren and Scarlet and apply that to my lips. And this is the most beautiful red shade ever. And these are both drugstore products. They're super affordable. And I just really recommend these for the holidays. I think it's like the perfect holiday red lip. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!